Alright boys, buckle in, we got some big news. Yesterday YouTubers announced they're removing the dislike button. In fact, they've already removed it. It's being rolled in right now. I just watched PewDiePie's video on that. I'll link it in the description below. I recommend you check it out. And I'm making this video to spread the news so that everyone knows. I think this is a really bad change and they should revert it and roll it back. Ignore my hair, it's very long because of lockdown. I'm gonna cut off later. Anyways, YouTube is removing its dislike button, and they quote the reason why they're removing that is because they are protecting their creators by reducing targeted dislike attacks on their channels. Honestly, that's a big bunch of cow feces. I feel like the reason why they're removing dislikes is because they want to protect companies and advertising. You know, advertising is huge on YouTube. And you get the amount of dislikes and comments because these companies are so disingenuous. They're making advertisements that aren't even sincere, you know, they're just cash grabs, things like that. I feel like that's the reason why they're removing dislikes. But this is just such a bad change. Generally, the dislikes is an indicator of whether or not a video is good or bad, and by removing that, you can't tell. Like, think of all the tutorials you watch whenever you want to learn something, or whether that be study or cooking or whatever, and you're searching for a tutorial and you look at the dislikes and the likes, and you obviously watch one with the most likes because generally that's a good job. But now you won't be able to tell because there's no dislikes. You can't tell if it's a good video or a bad video. And let me bring something up here. This is literally gonna happen, heads up. If they actually do remove the dislike video, the top comment on almost every video is literally gonna be use this comment as a dislike button. And that, I agree, it's gonna be awful. Like, people are just gonna do this because there's no dislike button. So you can like a comment that says, you know, use me as a dislike button. I feel like that's just, they just bring it back, bring the dislike button back. But anyways, let me give you guys an example. Like, obviously everyone's seen the 2018 YouTube Rewind. That was this is actually the most disliked video on YouTube history, and for obvious reasons, I guess. And I just feel like, okay, here's a quick meme. YouTube, we're no longer doing Rewind. Also YouTube, we're going to disable the dislike button. We're bringing back the Rewind. Wonder why? Coincidence? But like, that's not even that big of a deal. I feel like you guys have seen this Coke ad. Look at the dislikes on this one. 73k dislikes, 5.8k likes. This Coke ad, the one with the makeshift Raid Shadow Legends and drinking Coke, like, I can't play it because of copyright and stuff probably, but like, I felt this is the reason why. They want to protect companies like Coke from making these ads. All these dislikes give the company such bad PR that if this number is just gone, you hide this number away, bam, 5.8k likes, wow, it must be such a great ad. But no, this ad is horrendous. It shows the Coke fans, they know, the executives in Coke know nothing about us gamers, they know nothing about the culture and the environment, and this is like, and they make this ad that's just so stupid and silly, and then now, obviously, you know, they got what they deserve, bang, a bunch of dislikes, comments and memes, comments and trolling, trolling the advertisement and stuff like that. This one's hilarious, but anyways, you know, and now when they remove this dislike button, you can't tell. People who don't know, like older people who watch this ad, they don't know anything about gaming and Twitch and esports, I guess, so they watch and they're like, oh wow, this is kind of cool. But in actual fact, no, it's not a great representation of the gaming community as a whole. Like, I don't know, I think I'm ranting a bit now. It's just an example. Let me go just give you another one, the recent Travis Scott drama with his concert and the accidents. Like, you see what I mean? Like, we need these dislikes because his apology video is so fake. He's just, oh guys, he didn't even say the word I'm sorry once, you know, it's just a whole bunch of head rubbing. It's a troll, but like, you know, this is why we need a dislike button, so that he knows, like, come on man, your actions aren't good. What I'm trying to say is he needs to own up and take action, you know, and so, I don't know. Watch PewDiePie's video in the description below. He does a much better job at explaining it. He's a bit on the fence, but I feel like I'm trying to spread the news so that more people know. Let me guys give you another example here. So for those of you that do play games and stuff, IGN obviously, they make game reviews on all the biggest games coming out, and honestly they're trash. Their reviews are horrendous, and as you can see, look at this review ratio. The people that they have reviewing these games aren't even actual fans of the games themselves. They're just some random person. I don't even know if they play the whole game. Like, all their reviews are so bad, and look, they get review bombed, I guess, with these dislikes, and that's good. We need to tell them your reviews suck, basically. And obviously I'm not saying like it's hateful or anything, because look, they do good reviews. They have made great reviews with Metroid Dread specifically. The person Samuel who makes the review, he's passionate about the game, he clearly loves the game, and he's actually a true fan, and all the things he says in the review is all accurate, and it's all from someone who plays the game and someone who understands, rather than the Shin Megami review where literally they keep comparing it to Persona 5 and like basically it's disingenuous, and so that's why we need the dislike button here, so that we can review bomb them, basically, so they know they're doing a bad job. Anyways, I feel like I've ranted a lot in this video. Hopefully I'm kind of concise. I recommend you watch PewDiePie's video. He does a much better job explaining, and I'm just trying to get the news out there that we need to keep the dislike button. And yeah, YouTube, I mean, what? This is basically internet censorship, right? Like, what's next? They're gonna remove the comment section? Like, that would be so bad. And what's the difference between YouTube and like cable TV, right? So yeah. Alright, probably have seen this advertisement here. Oh fuck, I'm not recording. YouTube has removed its dislike